Hey y'all, my name's Nick. I have Tourette syndrome and other disabilities, and I am in university. So I'm going to talk about. Today I decided I would talk to y'all about my accommodations, how they work, and kind of discuss how you can get accommodations if you need it, in at least when it comes to college. First off, fuck off, Linda. Where do you go for accommodations? I personally went to my school's Disability Resource Center, and ours is called the DRC. Yours may be called something different, but usually every university has, at least public university, has a resource office specifically for students with disabilities. Personally, my accommodations are remote/alternate attendance, time and a half on quizzes and exams, a private testing space. Fuck off, Linda. Larry. Breaks during class and priority class registration. Next, I will explain how each one works. First, remote attendance/alternate attendance. For me personally, my professor will set up a video call with me so that way I can still be included in the class. And so that way I can get the lecture, etc. Or if that's not an option, they'll send me over the class materials and whatever's being worked on for that day, and then we'll touch base after class for me to ask any questions or for them to tell me anything that I may need to know. When it comes to tests and quizzes, I go to the Disability Resource Center building. I actually have to take a test later today there at the Disability Resource Center. And what I do, I go in, check in, they put me in a private room, and I get time and a half on all quizzes and exams. So that means that I get extra time, and I'm in a separate room, so that way, fuck off, Linda. I'm in a separate room, so that way I'm not a distraction to anybody else, and so that way nothing else is distracting me. My fourth accommodation is having breaks during class time. So what that means, it's kind of self-explanatory. I'm able to take breaks during class as needed, so that way I can separate myself. So that way I can separate myself from the class, so I can let tics out, stretch, breathe, de-stress if I'm overstimulated, and that sort of thing. The last accommodation, and I think honestly my favorite accommodation that many people don't realize is an option, is priority class registration. That just means that I get to register for classes as soon as class registration itself opens. That way I have access to classes that are better suited for my needs with my disabilities. For example, me personally, I need online classes are the best option for me because of the flexibility and the pacing. So that gives me the opportunity to sign up for those online classes that usually fill up really quickly as soon as registration opens for everyone else. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for listening to me yap. I hope that this helped. Little disclaimer, keep in mind that all accommodations are different for everybody, and talk to your professors. I can't stress that enough. Talk to your professors one-on-one. Tell them tell them what you're comfortable with, and my experience, most professors are really kind and are very open, at least here at the college that I go to. And you know what? If they don't listen, go to the DRC, advocate for yourself, hella, because that is like your key to success. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Comment some questions for me. I would love to answer whatever questions y'all have about me, about Tourette, about my other disabilities, and like my other symptoms. And yeah, hope y'all have a good day.